alive. Oh, thank you for the follow, Twinkle Supreme. That was done whenever I was not streaming, but thank you for the follow. Mouse, please work. I think that's all the things. Oh, shit. Yep, no, that's in the wrong place. I should have double checked that. I like caught it before anything else happened. Right, that's all done. Let's continue our adventures in Avowed. Is that an option? Option, because I don't want to keep being in third person mode. Oh, God damn it, mouse. Why are you not working correctly? Come on. Okay, why are you so... Why am I Steam overly so fucking big? It's a game that should not be like that. And also, hello, kitty cat. Accessibility? Oh, here we go. Okay, still can change between the two of them. Alright. Cat? Cat, I love you. I know you want to love me too, but why must you be where I am at right now? Why must you be where my, uh, keyboard is at? Letter to Hector. Hector, I gathered some ingredients for you, all from legitimate sources. Mmm. When they when they have to mention legitimate sources, they are not so legitimate. Of course, please bake something delicious with them. Something to inspire us, something to remind us of old times, like your father's famous blueberry tart. The gift of map pie won't be our business on my watch. Giata. Oh, it's from her. Well, I'll just leave this right here. No, I would just take them, but I won't. Right, we got a lot of stuff going on. So let's get started on these quests. Because I got a lot to go through. With a kitty cat right here who's enjoying the heated blanket I'm in. So we are definitely doing side quests. Fruit thief. Cat.
Listen, if you need food, you're going to have to get in line like everyone else.
Oh, I'm not here for that. You should know. Elder residents stole food from your larders.
I had noticed food missing, but I hoped it was rats. I would normally let this sort of thing slide, but right now, every piece of food missing is a person who goes hungry.
I got the stolen food from her.
Ah, thank you. Look, I'm happy to have this back, but I have to imagine Rosanna had a reason for taking this stuff.
She wanted to use it in the ritual to feed the dead.
I should have known. My family shares the same beliefs. It's just feed the people, then worry about the dead. I don't hold this against her. Rosanna truly has Fior's best interests at heart, even if her priorities are out of order. Thank you for returning the food. It's a small thing, but it's a big deal to us.
Anytime. That's not done. And the rest of the stuff is mostly all over, but I don't want to pick up the quest from the Rangers headquarters because I wonder what that's going to be like since I have the one lady with me. Giada. Giate?
The watchtower is a good spot for getting a little private time with your sweetheart. Not that I would know.
Listen, we'll get to the bottom of this. Not sure how, but we'll get there.
Thank the gods I'm not stationed out at Nakutadak. Or the swamp. Ooh. Or the abandoned farms, for that matter.
Oh, it's up to you.
I agree that this is important, Massoni. But if we don't focus on hunting, people will starve.
How is a potential murderer in our ranks not your top priority? You don't think it's real, is that it? You think I'm jumping at shadows?
God gave us instincts for a reason. You should trust your man.
Massoni here is an able ranger, but he sees conspiracies in every missed watch and errant footprint.
I've been right before. Remember when those revenants went missing and we found Vitor and Ulrask vivisecting them in a cave?
I'm not saying it's impossible, Massoni. Only that more immediate dangers require our attention. We'll talk about it later.
Meanwhile, someone's tearing us apart from the inside.
If someone's stalking your men, you won't find anyone better to investigate than me.
Not something, someone. There is a Kith mind at work here. I am certain of it.
What interest does Adir have in Fior's affairs? We've survived without your sainted help for this long, and we don't need you now.
The land wasn't trying to kill us before. These are desperate times, Captain. You must see that.
We've suspected a killer among our ranks for several days, but there hasn't been time to investigate.
There hasn't been time? A traitor in your ranks is serious.
I told you I'll do it.
And lose my best hunter to whatever might have taken Monato and Verano? Absolutely not. I cannot risk you, Massoni. We've had to redouble our hunting to feed Fior, and the bandits and Zarips are running us ragged. Every ranger we lose brings us closer to starvation.
Well, if there's a killer among you, they're likely taking advantage of all this chaos.
Several of my people are beginning to think that as well, particularly Massoni here. But if that's true, to what end?
My gut's never wrong, Envoy.
Two of our best, Monato and Verano, have failed to report back. Neither of them would fall easily to creatures they faced 100 times before.
Monato is the most skilled tracker we have, and Verano is our most accomplished archer.
You really think one of their own would betray them?
The only threat they wouldn't be prepared for would come from someone they trust.
As if that weren't enough, my rangers spotted a stranger near town this morning. They kept to the shadows, wearing some kind of mask.
Is it so unusual around here? Strangers?
It didn't used to be.
When harvests were good, the docks and market would be buzzing with people from Paradis, Thirdborn, even Solace. But harvests have not been good for a long time. We see very little of our neighbors now.
Okay, yeah, we did read about Solace Keep. In the mask. Animals have a reputation for being eccentric.
Eccentric, you say? Go on then. Elaborate.
Present company excluded.
That's what I thought.
Oh, we have our fair share of eccentrics, but none who've taken up a mask.
Let's hope this doesn't give them any ideas.
All that to say, I don't think this masked stranger is one of our neighbors. But I don't know yet if they bear us ill will.
It could be your killer.
I wouldn't rule them out, but my men disappeared before this person seems to have arrived in town.
Tell her about Durso and Casagrada.
All right, Envoy, if you really want to get involved. 2 of my rangers have been acting strangely since the others disappeared. Rangers Dorso and Casagrada.
Would they really turn on their own brethren?
Both are good people, but they're connected with my missing men. And they haven't been particularly forthcoming.
What makes you suspicious of them?
Casagrada has the makings of a good ranger, but he's green. Headstrong.
And quick to anger.
I've seen the type. Rash and proud.
Right. Lately he's been pushing to patrol alone. Says he works better that way. But he's not ready yet.
Then his partner, the veteran Verano, doesn't return with Casagrada from their last foray, and Casagrada has fuck all to say about it?
No experience. Hot-headed loners don't tend to last long in the Ranger's court.
Believe me, he wasn't anyone's first pick.
Masoni! Let's not air our dirty laundry where the Adiran can see, hmm?
If they're really going to help, they should know the full story.
Go on. I'm all ears.
Casagrada had a cousin, Felice. They were both farm kids, like most of us in the Rangers.
Ranger work pays better than being a farmhand, and we eat better too.
Felice was a good kid, but they weren't much of a fighter. Verano and them went after a bear with the plague. It was troubling the pilgrims at Nakutedek. The bear got Felice, tore their jaw clean off. There wasn't anything Verano could have done for them. Out here, things go bad fast.
I'm not intelligent enough. What can you tell me about Dorsey?
Dorso is a veteran.
Dorso.
She came up with Monato and Verano, but she's younger than them, and an uncommonly talented tracker. Monato was her partner. They had a falling out over something to do with your people, Envoy, and shortly after, Monato disappeared.
She's been distant ever since. Doesn't pipe up much in meetings or come out to the bar.
Nursing a grudge is one thing. Turning on your squad mates is another.
Dorso's also one of the few with the skills to take Monato down, so we can't rule her out.
What happened between the two?
You'd have to ask her.
She doesn't talk about it, not even with the other veterans. I feel like she blames us, but I don't know what for.
Alrighty, well, we'll speak to the two.
I've moved Dorso and Casagrada to posts just outside Fior. I haven't explained why, but Dorso's probably figured it out. Speak with them, and follow any leads they might turn up. I'm still not convinced either of them is a murderer, but...
It's better to be sure.
Thanks for trusting me with this.
You're not the ally we expected to find, but I appreciate it all the same.
Watch yourself in the wilds, Envoy. And Godspeed.
I can't think of much worse than turning on your squad, except having to suspect your own people. We should help them.
Okay, so Yata doesn't bring much to the table. Got it. I know Marius does bring some conversation to the table. But that's just Marius. He always has something to say. Gee, I did clear out that.
Oh, Envoy! You have to help me. If I have to listen to this twig of a recruit tell his stories for even one more minute, I'll probably die.
Ranger Dorso, by chance.
I am indeed. I'm flattered that you've heard of me. It's great to meet you. Ranger Iziana Dorso at your service.
I'll just take a few moments of your time.
All right, but make it quick. I'm obviously very busy. Kidding, of course. Before you ask, I know you're trying to find your supposed killer among the squad, and I really don't know much about it. Frankly, I think she's overreacting to a late report. Monato might be our best tracker, but he doesn't put a lot of stock in patrol rotation, rest days, or Asierno's toothless protocols.
What's your problem with it? Asirio's protocols.
Ugh, there's too many of them. Check in twice a day, sign the patrol roster, write your reports, keep up with the bulletin board, make sure the recruits are cleaning their gear.
Come on. You can't maintain a fighting force with shoddy equipment and poor discipline.
It's busy work. She says it's meant to protect us, but all of us took this job knowing it was dangerous. We should be out there killing the creatures attacking our farmers, not writing 5-paragraph essays on bandit movements.
You have a point.
Half of these kids can hardly read.
Has Mateo been acting strangely?
Monato's always been acting strangely. Most paranoid man I've ever known. Thinks everyone's out to get him. Me, you, your steel garrote. Gods only know why. But one thing's for sure. You won't find him if he doesn't want to be found.
What's your view on Casagrada?
He's a competent fool. No different from most of our recruits. And this land is cruel. I give him 6 months. Maybe a year.
What about Ranger Rano? Do you know where he's gone?
Verano and I are stationed on opposite ends of the valley. I hardly ever see the man except in passing. Casagrada is his partner, supposedly. You want to know more, ask him.
Do you have any thoughts where we could look next?
The last thing I heard was that Monato was going to scout out the ogre camp.
Should report that information to us, Zero.
I'm not Monato's keeper. He's a grown man and can take care of himself.
Why have you gone looking for him?
The Animancer struck a deal with Asierno. We're not allowed to go there. Why Monato was headed there is beyond me. But if you want to track down Monato, that would be the first place to look.
You have an ogre living cave near your settlement?
It was claimed by an old Animancer years ago. He and the ogre are, friends. I have no idea what they got up to in there. Experimenting on Zarebs, probably. I couldn't tell you what's there now. I don't know anyone who could.
Where can I find this cave?
From here, cross the northern bridge and follow the path west. The path will become a cobblestone road and pass through the swamp. You'll find a cave in the hillside. Should pick up Monato's trail around there.
That's all I
Right.
need to know.
Watch your back out there, Envoy. The Living Lands are a dangerous place.
Hopefully when we find
Speed on
Monado,
that.
we can find some answers.
They say he's still there, lying in the sky.
It's a shame, a crying shame.
A shame, yes, but not unexpected.
You two
It's
that.
just unfortunate, that's all.
Yes, love. But to be fair, you have seen the title of his latest dissertation, yes?
I have. I very much looked forward to his presentation.
Sadly, I believe we've seen as much as we'll ever see.
Pardon the intrusion.
Oh no, we were just discussing the unfortunate fate of the great Giacomo Feluccio.
Such brilliance, cut off in his prime. Truly, he was expected to set the world of Animensia aflame.
Well, I suppose he had an explosive career nonetheless.
Oh, you.
Will someone continue his
I
work?
certainly hope so. Though, some might say Filucci's work was vastly successful.
I know I see no need to doubt his theories.
Interesting. That's a good
You're that envoy, aren't you? It's the face. Gives you away. What can the Fjord Ranger's rising star do for you, Your Eminence?
We're looking for a missing ranger. What do you know?
I don't know anything. This is all just a misunderstanding. Wait. You think I'm the killer, don't you? Listen to me. I didn't do anything wrong. Verano going missing isn't my fault.
How would you return without making sure your partner was alright?
Verano is a veteran, and they say he's the best in the squad. But to be fair, they haven't seen my blade in combat yet. We were scouting out the abandoned homestead near Nakotedek when the bandits attacked us. I drew two of them away from the fight, and Verano and I got separated. When I doubled back around to check on him, I didn't see anyone. I assumed the fighting was over.
So you just came home without him.
That's exactly what I did. Haven't you ever heard of regrouping?
It's not regrouping when you abandon your own partner.
I've told you everything I know. No one else seems to believe me, so believe whatever you want.
Do you think Verano's still back at the bandit camp?
I had hoped to hear back from him by now. If he's not still there, I don't know where he'd be. Look for a bridge southwest from Fjord, near Nakotedek. Go west across the bridge and you'll come across the camp. There could still be bandits around there. Be careful.
Hopefully it's not too late for his partner. Both their
I do
sakes.
agree. Alright, so that's the... Yep, that's the resolve quest along with the bounty quest. Oh, you know what? I bet you we can now get those oil quest.
You told us that animals saved our crops, and now look, spoiled on the vine. The apes won't even touch them.
Animancy is a process. We're talking about a delicate metaphysical ecosystem.
Machines everywhere, and none of them are doing a lick of good.
Be patient and things will get better, I promise.
It's rather interesting there's nobody here.
More of this stuff. Has anyone figured out how to get rid of it?
Why does it keep doing that? I'm not pressing anything for my equipment to be coming out. Oh, is this farmstead? Oh wait, we already grabbed it, okay. Oh, he's gone, okay. Oh, we didn't get capture or kill. Do that. But before I continue on, I need to wake myself up. I've been awake for a decent amount of time now. Like, I got off work recently and all that. I just need to try not to fall asleep because I honestly don't know why. Come on, cat. Go. Go. I need to make me some game subs. That usually gets me awake. I am back and I am more awake. I did a check on. But yeah, no, I'm awake. I have my gamer subs. I am hopefully ready to stay awake while I get everything back to where they belong. Alrighty, let's continue.
Quiet as the depths.
Why are these? These should not be floating.
Stand back.
Destroy that. That's really just all. Okay, why is it doing that? It's not touching anything. Hello there, kitty cat.
Let's finish this.
Oh, no, you don't.
Bad on, boy.
Cat, you're messing up my aim. That cat. Come on, I'm trying to press T. Let
Nothing
me
like a
put
win
my
with a
fucking
good
weapon
team.
away. I'm Messiah, work, mouse, work.
Dodge this!
Well, they can't dodge, that's for sure. You probably took this off a corpse, which says more about you than it does about me. Children these days, no respect for the dead. For the record, it was an ambush that did me in. Fucking Zaralps. I heard they were cowards, but that they shunned civilization. Well, explain that to my dead friends. I'll show them who's a coward. Here's a clue. It's the ranger holding her guts together, hiding In the workshop, while they chitter in victory outside. Never lost as much blood for. Has to be some kind of record, don't you think? Oh, poor stranger. Here it is. How the fuck do you know I was right there?
To your left!
There we go. Give me those tails. I think there's a way to go. I'll get that on my way out. Ooh, what's that symbol? Yeah, what?
Coming in hot.
Oh, it shows me where the... Okay. The White Slave has judged these lands and has found them barren. We will not farm that which has no life. The harvest will fail with or without us. When death finds you, remember that you did not heed the warning of Skyene.
I'll wager those artifacts you found fit together somehow. Let's have a closer look at camp.
Yep. Alright, that's not done. Mmm, so good. What you think, kitty cat? Do you like me where my uh, keyboard is should be at? Ow. Mind you know, day 4, we made camp on the edge of the water. We settled in and arranged our roles. Eric and Fiona take night shift. Emma and I would take over in the morning. Day 5, something in the air doesn't feel right. My watch is too quiet. Wildlife has gone silent. And when I hear anything, it's in a hurried flap of wings or the wake of a squirrel that runs off. Day 6. When Emma and I got back to camp, Fiona was gone. Eric here is here, but he has fallen ill. He lived with eyes wide open and bloodshot, muttering nonsense. Emma's gone off in Fiona while I watch Eric. I tried getting him to accept food and water, but no luck so far. Day 8. Emma hasn't returned and it's been 2 days. I'm hoping she went to fetch Captain Poria. I'm not optimistic. Emma sticks to her orders. It'll be breath's real for us. If we brought the Dream Scourge to the valley. Eric's fever has gotten worse and he stopped responding when I talked to him. It's all whispers of peonies, sardines, and snake coils. I'm keeping my knife close, just in case. What?
Quiet as a soul. A blade in the dark. That's done. Who's hungry?
Yeah, let's see.
Ready, aim.
Come on.
I really don't think you saw what you think you saw.
You think I'm what? Seeing things? They're out there. I know it.
You haven't eaten in a week. None of us have.
All the more reason to pay attention to our surroundings. There's someone else out there. Someone new. Probably Adherents.
And you're the only one who saw them?
People in armor, skulking about in the forest. And it's definitely not the Rangers from Fjord.
Whoever they are, don't let your guard down.
It's never safe, is it? I swear to you, I know what I saw.
Either way, you need to get some rest. And you, Adiran, should just be moving on.
Stop right there, Adiran. I know what you did. I don't have to bow and scrape to you because you let Egwolf live.
I'm just here to talk to your leader, that's all.
You want a parley? Erlin's with the others, deeper in the cave. We're tired and hungry. That doesn't mean we're helpless. Watch yourself.
Oh, I know, don't worry.
Was it not enough to be hungry? Now we have to be damned too.
Take it up with Erlin.
Egloff never wanted us to hunt like this. Bereft of dignity.
Take my advice. Don't get between the two of them.
I won't. But we must do something. There has to be a caravan coming soon.
Wouldn't bet on it.
There has to be a caravan coming soon.
Wouldn't bet on it.
Stay calm. Let us see what our visitors have to say for themselves. I said, stand down. If they had come to kill us, we would be dead.
Erlin, I know this is the Adiran who set Egwolf free, but...
What are you going to do? Growl at them with your stomach? She spared Egwolf for a reason. I'm sure she also has a reason to stand before us now. It behooves us to listen to it.
I saw how much Egolf has sacrificed for his cause.
Egwolf is a zealot and a madman. Still, you saw promise. I hope you do not live to regret your choice. Many of our fellow rebels hold fast to Egwolf's vision. We are not among them. Now, we are tired. Please state your purpose and leave.
guys are clearly struggling. Is there any way I can help?
No. We have enough to sustain ourselves. And help from an Adiran would not come without a price.
My help in this cave.
We fought with the rebels in Paradis. The Steel Garrote closed in on us. We had no choice but to escape. All we wanted was to survive. We had no idea Emerald Stair was like this.
And you're planning to attack Fio next?
Don't be ridiculous. We do not commit wanton violence. Our quarrel was always with Adir. We've preyed upon these people. That does not mean they are our enemies. They are trying to make their way as we tried to make ours. The greatest boon you could give would be to turn around and leave. Forget this place. Forget us.
Well, I'm here for those food you stolen from the farmers.
I knew someone would look for it eventually. Allow me to appeal to your better instincts, if you will.
You can hunt game to survive. There's no need to resort to death.
We tried. The Rangers have already hunted the region dry. Whatever food remains is barely edible from the blight. I feel the farmer's pain as keenly as I feel my own. But the crops are the crops. My people's lives are on the line. I have no choice.
Perhaps even the farms could compromise?
Compromise? The food we have is already barely enough.
Well, the last farmer you robbed, his wife is sick. Do you have any medicine you can spare?
Don't answer that.
Please. We took some supplies from Adiran soldiers. Yes. Incense, rose draught. It is useless to us. We are hungry, not ill. We would give it gladly. But what of this farmer? We have taken his livelihood. Are we to believe he would be satisfied with such a trade?
He was really only holding the food to make her last days comfortable.
Then I can hardly stand by and allow her to die in vain. Here, take what you need. We will pray for his family's health. I admit I am unused to Adiran generosity.
We're not all bad. I promise.
A promise I hope to see proven in time. May the skies smile upon you, Adiran.
As well to you. Chest. 4 mage boots. What do you give me? Essence and dodge chance to covered. Wait. What was that? Dodging has 10% chance to restore 20 essence. Ooh. What do I have right now? 10 dodge chance, more cane. Actually? Okay, actually I do kind of like that. Erlin's journal. Still it persists. Did scout too close to the riverbank this morning and was nearly spotted by one of the local pole men. He claims we will never find enough food to sustain ourselves if we do not take risks and venture further from the cave. Eglyph has been influencing him. I'm sure of it. He would see us all give ourselves over to banditry. I cannot allow him to undermine my authority, but they are not wrong. I have trapped us in this untenable place. I know this, yet what can I do about it when we are too weak to survive the journey to Thirdborn? How much more must we endure? I'm not using this. Because of the cat, I'm having to play with my keyboard very far away. If Kitty Cat would like to be... Ow. That 10% is very low. Then again, we are, yet full anyway, so it might not be triggering. Such a cute kitty cat you are. Right. Oh, Morris has now something to... Wait, no. Morris has already been able to speak.
There you are.
Want to speak to me a minute.
Did you deal with those bandits?
I let them keep the food and change for medicine. Save your wife.
You did what? You actually found treatment for her? But you let them keep the crops? Why would you do a thing like that?
Why wouldn't I? Well, let you know. If your wife recovers, you won't need the surplus anymore.
And they'll still prosper. They should have given me both as an apology. Now I'll have to go bow and scrape to the Grain Commission for help. I don't need it. I wouldn't have needed it if you hadn't gotten involved.
You mean you let your wife die because you're too proud to accept help?
Of course not. It's not about pride. It's about a husband's duty. Gods. Fine. I'll go when it's quiet, when no one can see me. But nothing happened here. Understand?
Alright.
That's the spirit.
A hand to aid the other. Succor for those with eyes to see.
Let me at least pay you. It's not much, but it's what I can afford.
Keep it. You need it more than I do.
Fine. But I won't let people think I let you work for free. Take this. A nobleman gave it to my grandfather, I think. Next time they come for my harvest, I'll be ready. I tell you that.
Warrior's friend. Here we are. Food restore. Wait. That's just the Wayfarer ring, but different. Oh, no, it's not.
Show me what you got.
Protect the envoy.
Ow.
Everyone okay?
Last I checked? Yes. Yes, I am. Oh, you're pointing, that's why. Hello there, chest. And hello, town. Sporling research log. Only rarely do sporlings venture out of the wild so close to Kith's settlements. So I must have agitated them. Not our equipment, surely. It's been around for years. Perhaps the essence is to blame, as Giatis suggests. Still, it wouldn't likely be it. I would like to closely observe the spoilings. We know so little about their behavior, and this is a good opportunity to learn. That's what I need to sell.
What'll it be?
Alrighty. Okay, the fine stuff we keep just to use for upgrading. The rest we sell. No, I don't want to buy. That's alright, I can't upgrade that, but I can upgrade this. Okay, I might be able to upgrade everything to tier 3, which is good, because we do need that tier.
Someone out there? Hello?
Oh shit, hi.
Please, I need... You're the Adiran envoy. I'm fine. I just need a moment. I've spotted a number of your people out in the forest. Still Garot, I assume? Please, just continue on your way.
Please, I want to help you.
I don't need your help, envoy. Neither does Fjord.
Should be some flicks turned around here. Push up and apply to your wounds to stop the bleeding.
That's a really good idea. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Thank you, envoy. It's possible I met the one good adherent today.
Of course.
Thank you again for your help.
Great, still the roads around here. What the fuck did they... Oh yeah, that's right, you're the little... That's right, if I take one of these, you guys are gonna pop out and attack. Right. Here we are. Oh.
It seems like the readings are stronger by that tree.
Be honest. Do you think we'll get anything useful from this? The crops are dying. You don't need to be an animancer to know that.
We come this far. We owe it to ourselves to finish it.
I don't understand. If we want it to grow, it dies. If we don't want it to, it thrives.
Envoy! Hello. I didn't realize you were listening.
Not getting into too much trouble, I hope.
And Savant Castel, you didn't have to come all the way out here.
Did the warship send you here?
I asked for this post, actually. My mentor took some convincing.
Now that we're here, we see why.
We're studying these new growths in the edible wildlife. Ideally, we would find essence. That would mean Adra's to play.
But all we've done so far is confirm what everyone can see. The vegetation is afflicted, so what?
Jetta? This, I think, is your specialty.
We know the ecosystem is wrong, to put it mildly. What we haven't seen is how the affliction progresses over time.
Goodness, if I had known you'd think so highly of our little project.
I suppose we can give it a week.
We can do better than that. We'll get results.
Thank you. Now then, let's make camp for the night.
I hope no one minds. I made myself at home.
Don't mind at all. It's good to have you. Tell us a bit about yourself, Giada.
Upgrade, people. Upgrade. Here we are.
Let's see. A few things about me. I enjoy long conversations, and my favorite season is autumn. Apparently, I also snore, which annoys some people.
So do I. Glad it won't just be me now. We should pitch our tents on either side of Marius. The drone really helps him sleep.
Right. That's me. And the first rule of camp is never listen to Kai. He's a blessed Nimdude of the highest order.
If anyone needs their soul tinkered on, don't hesitate to ask. I'm rather good with souls.
I'll take your word for it.
Alright, let's talk to Morris first.
Envoy? Hard to imagine what Giada's going through right now, with her parents and all that. I mean, I have no idea what actually happened there, but she lost her people. She'll need time to get past that. And she deserves it. Right, changing the subject?
Oh, it's just that? Okay.
Not before I've done some reading.
Careful with that thing.
Another fragment in. This thing's just getting warmed.
Ooh.
Up.
Alright, we got that done already. Let's talk to Gietta and then we'll... Actually, yeah, we might as well just cook without real quickly. Okay. Hello, kitty cat.
Thank you again for letting me join you. An animancer never misses an opportunity to embrace the unknown. Still, being an animancer feels different without Fior Messiverno. For the first time, I don't have to prove myself to anyone.
No, Fior's not going anywhere. Could always make you amends.
You're forgetting all the bridges I burned on my way out. No, that part of my life is over. At least now I have a place I can call my own.
Well, you're welcome to stay as long as you'll have us.
Good, because I have a lot of research to do, and this could take a while. Not to change the topic, but this little adventure of ours, will it be dangerous?
Probably, though not through any fault of ours.
A little bit of trouble in moderation can be good for the soul. My mother and father taught me how to defend myself, among other things. When you need me, I'll be ready. I hope so anyway.
Well, let's about
What's on your
there.
mind?
I want to learn more of Fior Messiverno.
Ah, you want a story? Very well. Settle in. It all started about 50 years ago, in the great city of Spirento.
Spirento is one of the 5 city-states that make up the Valian Republics.
A young nobleman by the name of Maxim Vidaro sought to inherit a distinguished government position.
Will he be the governor's father?
Unfortunately, yes. A distant cousin cheated Maxim out of the title. He was devastated. his political future uncertain. No one lifted a finger to help. Not the banks, not the merchants, or the politicians. So, Maxim did what Valians do best.
He challenged his cousin to a duel.
Something like that. Maxim plotted his revenge. They say he prayed to Scan, the effigy, god of rebellion and defiance, to ask for a blessing. And Scan answered. Take their best and brightest, their heirs, their scholars, their futures, to the far side of the world, never to return. And Maxim did just that. He gathered a following and left the Valian republics, giving thanks to his dark god.
And with that, he founded an animancy commune in the Living Lands.
We prefer to call it an intellectual haven of free thinkers, but it's true that most of us are animancers. Spirento was full of animancers, many of them in debt, and Maxim was a wealthy patron. They needed each other. So the animancers followed Maxim all the way out here, including my parents, Quilici, and others around town. At the time, this place was an animancer's dream. No oversight, limited government, and soil rich with essence. 40 years later, Maxim vanished. They say the effigy came to collect his soul. Nonsense, of course. His son has been in charge ever since. For better or worse.
I suppose he's not quite living after his father's example.
His father had the advantages of growing up in Valian society. So did mine. He and I might squabble in public from time to time, but we're both just figuring it all out as we go. Thanks for listening. We should do this again.
I love a good ghost story. Just not the dreams I have afterwards.
Hadn't heard all that before. Probably a lesson or two in there.
One of these days you'll have to tell me an Adiran ghost story. You learn a lot about people by what scares them.
So then you must know about the local gossip.
Let me think. Quilici has a girlfriend, as cute as a button, and as smart as an archmage. That isn't a secret. I'm just happy for him.
What, Quilici? Oh, wait. Oh, I know who she's talking about. Anything else?
No one has seen Estelle Vidaro in some time, and Ignacy refuses to talk about it. She was always very kind to me. I hope she's all right.
Alright, back to other questions
Of
then.
course. Anything in particular?
I want to ask about you.
What are you so curious about?
Is it... Oh, hello, Estelle! How have you been? Cat. That's good to hear. Stay down there, kitty cat, please. Can we talk about what happened to your parents?
I suppose you deserve to know, after what I put you through. My mother wanted to
The kitty
expand
cannot
Fio's
kill.
agriculture.
You love me.
Feeding Emerald Stair wasn't ambitious enough. She wanted to feed the world. She thought she could break the wilderness, using animancy as the whip. Turn the living lands into a garden.
That sounds ambitious. But clearly dangerous. The numpad doesn't work after you use the
That's putting it
row
lightly.
numbers.
After my father put the finishing touches on the phantasmal focus, she was impatient to get started. After all, whoever controls the spirit of the living lands has nature in the palm of their hand.
That's a lot of power for one animancer.
My
We'll
father
go to
thought
bed,
so
have
too.
fun with Avowed.
Emerald's Dare was
Alrighty,
just
see
the
ya,
beginning to
Whistle.
her.
Thank you for dropping by,
My
though.
father thought she was brilliant. Others thought she was mad. I think she was a victim of her own ambition. She wanted so much, and there was so little time to achieve it. Theoretically, her plan should have worked. But the living lands had other ideas. When she used the phantasmal focus, theory collided with reality. Everything went wrong.
Cat, 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 cat. What the fuck are you doing, kitty cat? Why must you lay there? What do you think happened?
I can't rule anything out, but I suspect the Dream Scourge had something to do with it. It lives in the essence of the living lands, corrupting whatever it touches. And if I'm right, that means it's been here a long time, or the forces behind it.
Does NMC often change people like that?
No. To my knowledge, the accident was no everyday occurrence. But neither was the experiment. My mother transgressed on nature, on existence itself. Still, I don't understand what went wrong. When I do, then I can finish her work.
What makes you think real faring better than your parents did?
My mother and father didn't know the risks, and I can't stop thinking about them. Caution and experience will stop us from repeating their mistakes.
Thank you for telling me this. I'm sure it wasn't easy.
Don't worry. I've lived with it for a while now. I thought my family's research could help Emerald Stare. That it could banish the Dream Scourge from our lands. Of course, Vidaro wouldn't even give me a chance. He was afraid of history repeating itself. Still, I'm hopeful. This legacy of mine could change Animancy as we know it. And something tells me I'm close to a breakthrough. Closer than my mother ever got.
Well, let me know if you need any help. I can provide some.
I hardly think your Emperor would approve. Good thing he's on the other side of the world. No Animancer has engineered an ecosystem before. Maybe, with a little luck, I could be the first.
Cat, you need to stay away from the keyboard. I love you with all my heart, but the keyboard's not a place for your head or your body to stay on. Your surname, Castell. Any connection to Castel's Folly?
That little island off of Dawnshore? None that I know of. Ignato Castel led the Valian trading company in the Deadfire Archipelago. Among other things, he invested in the future of Animancy, and apparently he had interests here.
So, no family connection then?
I hope not. I wouldn't want my family associated with speculation, corruption, and whatever else happened in the Deadfire. We have enough problems already.
What was Castel's Folly?
He had some ideas about moving great distances in the blink of an eye. As far as I know, he was unsuccessful. Animancy and ambition are a dangerous mixture. Intoxicating, but dangerous.
Any idea what happened to him?
Afraid not. I've heard a lot of contradictory stories coming out of the Deadfire in recent years. Some say Castel is still in power, while others think his second-in-command took over the Valian trading company. You know how it is. Wherever there's conflict, there's bound to be misinformation. Unfortunately, that's all I know. Whether or not Castel succeeded, I don't think it's folly to dream.
Have you ever tried had animancy on yourself.
Now that you mention it, I did try and awaken my soul to become fully aware of my past lives. Every animancer tries and fails. It's practically a rite of passage. So, one evening, I crept into the workshop and cobbled an invention together from spare parts. Amateur work. Then I turned it on. Big mistake. The next thing I knew, it was morning. I was floating in the fountain, and my head was pounding like a drum.
You don't need animancy for that. Just rum and a crew on shore leave.
That answers a lot of questions, honestly.
Sometimes I wonder, what if it actually worked? What if all of this happened before, and I'm just reliving the events of a past life? I try not to think about it too much.
How does the phantasmal focus work?
Ah, a simple question with a very complicated answer. The device is attuned to the spiritual energy of the living lands, much like a compass to magnetic north. But essence is chaotic by nature. As you saw with your own eyes, imposing order on chaos is not without risk.
So you're saying the living lands that don't want to be controlled?
Indeed. Don't get me wrong, this invention is a small miracle, but it isn't enough. The phantasmal focus was supposed to be the start of something grand. One lever of a device that exists only in theory. Perhaps it should remain that way.
That's enough. For now. Let's get some rest.
If I must.
Alrighty, that seems to be all the things.
I wish you could have seen Emerald Stair in better times.
What was it like? I've only passed through a few times over the years.
The evenings were cool. Fish leaped into our nets. Emerald Stair was everything.
Pleasant and abundant. Sounds like the fables old trenchers used to tell about Deadfire. Paradise.
What's that fragrance you're wearing?
Ambergris, from the guts of a dead leviathan. Why, do you like it?
Well, don't get me wrong. I like it fine. But I think it's attracting spike flies.
Oh, that explains the bites. Apologies, Marius. The aroma does tend to linger.
No. It's fine. I can handle a few spike flies. Just letting you know.
I'm never wearing this again.
Marius, did you leave a cleaning manual in my pack?
Doesn't ring a bell, but I suggest reading it when you get a chance. It's rude not to read a book given as a gift.
Alrighty.
Since when do you worry about being rude?
I'm just saying maybe someone gave you that for a reason. I've noticed that camp supplies don't generally clean themselves.
Weren't you telling me not to wash my clothes so much?
Well, the wilderness doesn't generally smell like boiled hardtack or peppered lithbark stew.
If this is about the time I burned your favorite pan trying to bake sweet pie in it, I'm still sorry, and I'll still get you a new one. I don't know how you fit a cleaning manual in your pack anyway.
Well, I certainly wouldn't know, because I didn't give you that book.
You know, if there's something you want to say, you can always talk to me.
Between the two of us, thank you for helping Yatsley reach that vase. Maybe it seems like nothing to you, but to her it's everything. When you consider how many Orlans and dwarves there are, it's outrageous that we build so high off the ground.
I take you and Yatli up close.
She's very special to me. Don't let her size fool you. On the inside, Yatsley stands as tall as a mountain. One of these days, she's going to change the world. shake things up. And I'll be at her side, grinning like a fool. Anyway, thanks again.
That's all.
Not before I've done some reading.
Alrighty, that is indeed
Marius.
all. Dream synchronicity.
Did they not glow in the light? Her parents, her sentinels. To grow and flourish still, life without rot, form without death.
You call that life? I doubt Jetta thinks her parents are still alive in a way it matters to her.
The lake dries. Prune the bellflowers. Why should anything wilt? Endless spring. They breathe. They flower. They will never fade.
Somehow, I don't think they agree to this.
They sing in peace. Was it not worth the change?
No, we can't decide for others. They should always have a choice.
Do we not? The bear would have spent its days in the wood. They are strong now, vibrant, better than their frail shells.
You disgust me. Just let me sleep, please.
Even the darkest evening clouds part with the morning mist. Sleep now. Dream of beauty and new life. We will speak soon.
Sorry about that. I was just doing a few things. I'm now back.
Gone. Adelaro's gone. He's a dream. We're all dreams now. Sweet pearls, violets, and sardines.
Belena's journal. Adeliaro reported signs of Ilmagon's attack in the camp to the north. Fidelio sent us to investigate straight away. I thought he made it up as soon as he let me off the trail. When he threw me down on the soft grass and kissed me, I knew for sure. Tried to say that we'd be in trouble if Fidelio found out, but he was warm. Is he there? Remember, I could never have imagined sneaking off until I met Giano. He makes me older, more willing to live for today. He tells me I'm just as good as any other in our squad. He's right. When he says things, we'll all be alright. Hi! You are very large on my screen.
Ow.
TF2.
Are you playing with Vorton Inc?
No, I'm right now playing Avowed. Yes.
Noted. Have you had that problem everybody else is having where you can only go backwards and right?
No.
Okay, you're one of the lucky ones then.
Is there actually a problem going on where you can only go backwards and right at the moment?
Yes.
Oh wow, I feel sorry for those folks.
It's either it breaks and goes backwards and right, or vice versa.
Hello. Are you a fish too? Oh, the sardines shimmer. They swim in silver circles.
Something's not right with her. The Dream Scourge. Is this how it starts? She's probably the ranger Fidelio told us to look out for. Poor kid.
Are you lost? Where are your squad mates?
We are a
So
dandelions.
which one did you do? Which one did you do? Did you do Mage,
The tree stifles his
pirate
voice.
looking one?
Adelaro's face burst into
class?
violets when the dreams came.
Ranger.
Red violets.
Is that the one with the
He
guns?
joined the others.
Can be.
Her friend has it worse
you
by
would
the
choose
sound of
guns.
it. The Dream Scourge knows no pity.
She watched that happen to him.
I also saw, for some reason, guns use stamina.
Yes, but that's... Oh, actually, yeah. All weapons do, no matter what.
They know us. Help
It's
us.
a gun.
True, but at the same time, it's for... Cat, what are you doing? I'm like, oh my god, cat. Just try to jump up onto the... there you are. You guy tries to jump up, misses. Me, what the hell are you doing, kitty? Come back to town. Innocent might be able to treat you.
Can they do anything?
Animancy has no known treatment for the Dream Scourge. Maybe someday we can prevent it, but not cure it.
The Animancers hoard their shiny stones. They scratch at our surface. But we will speak to them. They will join us. But tell us of Adelaro first. Where is he?
Cat. If he has the Dream Scourge, there's nothing we can do for him.
There's no way to be gentle about this, is there?
Sink into the earth and grow. Will we see him again? Will he remember how we danced under the moon? Find him. Give the lieutenant our badges. He swims in the bone and boar. He calls himself Fidelio. He will understand our song. But Adelaro stumbles at the mouth of the river above us. Please, help us sleep soundly.
Poor girl. Odd poor thing. More odd poor thing.
Hi, sorry about that. A plate shifted in the sink and made a loud noise, so
Oh,
the
you
dog
are
went for it.
perfectly fine.
Ah.
Why is it messy here?
James, a million winking eye.
Right behind you.
Swarm, devour! Chew it. Spit it out.
Yeah, I looked over in Ink's chat and saw he was in a maid outfit, so I was like, oh, one of these
Yeah,
days.
bad thing for ya.
I almost wanted to do the SpongeBob meme where it's like, and why aren't you in uniform? But he's already in uniform.
Yeah.
Watch the left.
Wait, oh, you're above.
I was worried for a second.
Eh, don't be, we're fine. That badge. Interesting stuff here. Map. Nature versus nature. Quest. Even the upgrade material. Can never have too much of that stuff. Adriano Scrollings, run away with me, Belana. Fury will never understand us. They build walls around the forest. They tell us what we can dream. We'll find the tree together. We'll eat the flowers. We'll drink the rain. We'll run. The world belongs to us.
You pretending to sound dramatic is so funny to me.
Hey, I do my best.
Remember, they won't attack us. That is, unless you give them a reason.
I've always heard they're more scared of us than we are of them.
The thing is, in this, I always like the design of the Zaralps. They're very kobold-like.
What?
Zaralps.
The fuck is that?
It's a lizard being in the Avowed universe. Well, in the Fields of Eternity universe.
Okay.
And they do, in a way, look like kobolds. Now, some of them are actually definitely bigger than others, but still, it's just
Let's
something
have
I
a look in
like.
that cave. Up there on the cliff.
Okay.
Well, if I can compare them more like they are more lizard than dragon, but they will worship anything bigger than them. So kobold in a way.
Saying that reminded me of the fish people from Baldur's Gate.
Oh, those.
Yeah, you can
You know, it's
talk
almost
them
comforting to
into.
spook
You can
Zara.
kill their god, who is just a red cap pulling a ruse.
Yep.
And you can convince them that because you killed their god, you're their new god, and then you can tell them to make you an army, and they'll make you an army consisted of them and a bunch of high-level sea creatures.
Yeah. And then you can take those guys into the final battle.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, there you are.
Like the fish
I
guy
appreciate
themselves
your
dies,
restraint.
but everything else
Most people would have a hard time
actually
walking
holds
among
up
a
fine.
camp full of Zarks.
Oh, yeah.
But I never used them because I liked the goofiness of them.
Yeah. That's a, reason to kill anyone who doesn't mean me harm.
Then it may be that we have a few things to discuss. A trained
I
scout
just thought
such
they
as
were funny.
yourself knows of Zarep's
Yeah.
wild creatures, driven by
Especially
prey and
with them
survival.
speaking so
These
serious,
Zarks
like, and
and
they
I
just have those
formed a
big,
symbiosis,
dopey faces.
like the poor frog and the abyss viper. I provide them with safety, prey, and peace, and they help me further some of my more controversial goals.
So here's the discussion results, which in Avowed, I absolutely love what Obsidian did, is that they essentially made, there's a button where you can look at history and lore for certain words that appear blue.
Mm-hmm.
So here's a description for Zarelps. Zarelps are reptilian humanoids who settle in the wild parts of Eora. They are known for worshipping creatures larger than themselves, e.g. dragons, ogres, but in the absence of a leader, will bide their time until one is found. Fiercely territorial, they will attack anyone who comes close into their land or threatens their tribe. And like, this is also for like any other blue word. Like, it's just like a very short paragraph explaining what they like words mean, or what a creature is, or places, people. Like, I absolutely love this. I wish a lot more games did it. You're manipulating the Zarb's nature for your own ends.
Oh, I'm hardly the one most guilty of manipulating nature here. You may have noticed a couple of things about Emerald Stair. The people are pushing against nature, and nature is pushing back. The Animancers with their soul machines are poisoning the land, driving it to find new ways to protect itself.
Lies. We gave this land a bounty, the likes of which never existed before our arrival.
Oh, dear child, this isn't a bounty. This is squeezing the hen to get more eggs. As a result, the plants are rising up, and the land has afflicted us with the Dream Scourge. It is doing what it can to survive.
So you're forcing the Zarbs to break the farmers' machines to save the land?
Yes, that's exactly it. We destroy the Animancer's equipment, remove the threat, and the land can struggle and grow as has always been intended.
I hope you're not seriously considering this.
Meanwhile, I protect my Zarep friends and keep them from carrying out the bloodier raids they might have done without my direction.
I'll speak with my companions first.
I have a question. Why are we even discussing this? He wants you to sabotage the work of Animancers who, may I remind you, are trying to stop this crisis. All the while, he's holding a knife to the throats of innocent civilians. We shouldn't be giving him the time of day, much less seriously considering such an asinine plan.
I may not love animancy, but I don't trust this guy at all. You don't settle an honest dispute
So
by
everyone's
sneaking
silent
and
on him,
sabotaging.
doing the ZZZ.
Oh, you are perfectly fine. Well, I can't let you send Zarbs out to attack innocent farmers.
Well, I hoped it wouldn't come to this, but I will change your mind. Trust me.
Take your best.
Oh my god, that's a big ranged unit.
Hi! Oh, you are. You can tank. Backstab. Ow. I am in.
Coming from your right.
Does it mean that I'm on fire?
It appears that I've been set on fire.
Anyway, do it with a potion. Oh yeah, all these have a tier 3, which is a little, which is above my equipment level. That's alright.
You take me.
I got this bomb. Bang, 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 and you're dead. Come on, get up.
That's the spot.
That's one for us.
Ooh, wolf boots. Dodge and dodge distance and con. But what's the war made because of 10% restore essence? Oh wait. Actually, yeah, no, let's go with the wolf boots.
That was a elaborate plan. Glad we put an end to it.
It appears I split into flames again. Up, down, both. Egg.
I'll eat the stuff that I made.
Nicely done.
If I heat this up, will you eat it?
Nah, I'm good.
You get the action in it.
Quick as a fox.
That's all of it.
Bravo!
Oh, we leveled up as well. There we go. All looted.
Help me! Help you! Help me!
Cat, I love you with all my heart, but you need to, again, not let me where my keyboard's at. This is like this over 10th time I have to set you down on the ground so that I can access my keyboard. Alright. Wrong way, me.
The water is beautiful, wouldn't you agree? The surface is calm, but the depths are full of life.
Mountains, why you're out here all alone?
For now, I merely observe. In the time of the ancients, a piece of the sky fell here. Then came the water. It pulses with essence, though it does not live. You are a godlike. I'm surprised it did not speak to you.
It doesn't mean we fell and made this lake.
Call it whatever pleases you. Andra knows it by another name. Forgive me. We have no reason to know each other. I mediate between mortals and the Lady of Lament. Some call me a gift-bearer.
Servants of Andra. They take bad memories into the deep, where they can be forgotten.
We had one come to Paradise once. Thought he was a grifter. Especially since he only seemed to want tokens made of gold or gems.
What are you doing in the living lands, of all places?
The same as anywhere. Gift-bearers heal soul wounds. And the wound here is quite potent. The shard of sky is a fragment of Ioni Bratha. When the moon shattered, it fell here.
Ione Bratha was a small moon that collided with Eora thousands of years ago. Myth tells of a goddess, Andra, pulling the moon into her watery embrace. Fragments of Iona Bratha are still found across Eora. Bratha. No.
Its memory is long and full of pain.
There's something drawing the revenants to this lake. Why'd you wait? But that happened ages ago. How could anyone remember?
Andra does. She wanted its heart, but it broke before she could grasp it.
I'm wondering about the locals. They could be in danger from this thing. They could be in danger from this thing.
I sense their discontent. I wonder if Andra does, too. If you retrieve the stone, find me at the harbor to the south. I have plans for it. And you. Take care when you breach the surface, though. The vessels might react.
The creator asked me to find out why they're running off. I'll take that risk.
Ah, the tender of Bereth's orphanage. Yes, I've seen him. I fear he meddles in dangerous forces. Still, I respect your vow of aid. Make sure you hold your breath, godlike. Your work in this life is not finished.
Just try not to get yourself killed. At least until I've had a chance to study you.
Why do you want you to study me? Mysterious meteorite, a pity rock purported to be a piece of Iona Barath, your shattered third moon, strangely warm for something that has been underwater for years. What's that? Ah, shit, that's a bag. Or not. Yeah, I'm just gonna get myself drowned. Cat. Cat. Don't lay on the keyboard.
Come on! Come on!
The more the merrier, I say. The more the fucking merrier.
Who's next? Anyone?
Oh, let's go and get this turned in so that doesn't continue to attack us with more revenants.
Here we go!
I just one-shot them. That's nice, you know.
I've done it better.
Probably of Joseph Bashio. If you're reading this, I am a lost revenant and my owner misses me. Please return me to Joseph Abashino, dead or alive, preferably dead.
Nicely done.
We make a good squad.
A Perth plate. Much really of use. But I'll take the Aldera. Moment. Cheap views where? Cheap views of you being banned.
This is mine.
Cut! Weapons ready.
You take lead.
It's time for the meteorite.
You emerged from one shore and found me at another. Do you have the stone?
You mean this stone?
Good. The farther it travels, the safer it will be. Even an enchanted stone should not attract the undead. The lake must have imbued it with some power I cannot name. To heal Andra's wound, I must give it a watery grave, commit it to the deepest, darkest ocean. She will forget it there.
Well, you know more about this than I do.
Hardly. We are all plankton in the gods' sea. Now, will you return it? I have coin, if it would help. I can afford my boat passage. I need no more than that.
Actually, I wonder what else can I get from this.
Such as? Very clever. You're sure this is what you want? It isn't a decision to be made lightly.
I actually don't know what this option will lead me down. What's this up? Ah, crap, I don't remember which quest this is. Actually, wait. There you go, Memory of the Deep. Oh. So I can get a unique amulet from that. That doesn't tell. That doesn't say anything about giving me a memory. Okay. So yeah, just
The
take the
Lady
rock.
of Lament assures me that this is better off forgotten. By helping me, you've helped her. She owes you, and she won't forget that.
That's quite an honor. Thank you for me.
I will relay that message sooner than you think. So, that is that. I believe my time here has come to an end. Whatever called you to these shores, I hope it reveals itself soon.
So do I.
Secrets never hide for long. Like us, they ache to be known.
That's enough mysticism for one day. Let's get out of here, huh?
Alrighty. Now done. Since we are in the air, let's go report to farmers. Ooh, you're certainly awake, Anadra. I will take that. Now take all your lockpicks. And your food. Mushrooms. Ooh,
Hello again, friend. Have you looked in on those Zarups?
the Zobs won't be bothering me anymore.
Thank you, friend. I don't need the details, really. Just thank you for your help. I will let the Rangers know that the Zarups are no longer a problem. My guess is that will come as a relief. Take this for your troubles, friend. I suppose we'll get to work replacing these machines.
And we got a new ring. More crit damage. I'll let you take that. Which one will we get rid of? We have Wayfinder.
Right, we'll just come.
Oh. I got rid of that. Okay.
Come up with another small fortune out of thin air. I had my eye on a newer machine just to come up with the money.
Well, good luck with that. Alrighty, map. Alright.
Kai, have you ever met a marine godlike? One of Andra's children?
Ngati's children, as they're called in Deadfire. I've heard stories, but never met one. They're rare everywhere, but revered among the Wana.
I've always wanted to study one up close, but they're a slippery bunch.
Why are you so interested?
Purely academic reasons.
Oh, hey there. Something on your mind?
Okay, lean villain, I seem to shaking you up.
It just took me back. Something about her reminded me of old times. War stories.
The way she changed me, she wasn't herself anymore.
I've seen shades of that before. The meek trooper who develops a taste for killing. No, the part that stuck with me was what she said about watching her partner turn. Seeing someone you know, someone close to you, beyond help like that.
Do you want to talk about this?
I just want to know. You were blunt when you told her about Adelaro. Why?
I'll let you out in a second, Yeti. She said the truth. It's what I would want.
Yeah, she did. And even in the state she was in, she handled it. Better than most. Sorry. I need a moment to clear my head.
No, do so.
Would you ever consider using animancy at...
If I do too much, I gotta let the puffer out. Alrighty, and the kobold is back.
See?
Nope. Too unpredictable.
But surely you see the potential. It could improve navigation, lighting, and even fishing.
And the last thing you want is your navigator hearing voices, or your hull catching fire when one of those devices messes up.
Where's your spirit of adventure?
Alive to tell the tale, thank you.
Alive to tell a tale when it comes to adventure.
The Adra stirs, a crackle of light in a withered field.
Back from war?
The bars stifle us. We cannot recall when last we spoke. Hollow faces in a line. What has come of this place?
The situation here is dire. Someone needs to help them.
A hand of generosity, or a gauntlet of steel. We feel them. They bend and hone the essence of the earth. They draw from our veins like a well. What are these rituals?
Called animancy.
A new tongue. An unfamiliar name. A harvest grows. The dead rise. What do they hope to achieve?
They're trying to influence nature.
Do they not trust us to tend? They build walls in their hearts. Why do they not share what they make?
Animancy is misunderstood.
Punished, cast out. We understand. We peer through the murky water in vain. What is the truth?
No knowledge is good or evil. What matters is how we use it.
Fire that burns the forest feeds the soil with its ash. We have learned much. Dream of soaring wings in your repose.
Alrighty, off to kill things. Oh, they're down there. Okay. Without dying.
Lead the way.
You've got better aim than a sharpshooter, Giada.
That's all right. Oh, it's a Peregrine crash. Unfinished Peregrine Journal. Day 28. I can't explain it. The thing works. But how? Timor's pickaxe blocked when he was cleansing near the... No, chiseling the near the contraption, and it came to life. We heard the damnedest of noises. I thought we were broke. I thought we'd broken it until I looked outside and saw these wooden beasts barging towards the hill. We retreated into the ruins, so at least we're safe for now. They've been down there all day and night, though. We must not need to sleep. Either we wait for them to lose interest, or we make a break for it. I don't like our odds. We're outnumbered. We only have our digging tools, but our supplies won't last forever, and there's nothing to forage in here. If they don't decide by tomorrow, I'm going without them. The comedians need to know.
You can find all sorts of unusual machines in these ruins. We should have a look.
Bloody Peregrine Journal. Day 32. We had a plan. Esmu was gonna try to reason with them. If it went poorly, they distract the bees with Timur snuck out to get help. While Timur snuck out to get help. They asked if we made the machine. Ismiru told them no, we just turned it on. It all went to Saka after that. It's unlikely Timur made it. One of the beasts caught him. Ismu won't last long without a proper doctor. The beast practically disemboweled them. It took all my strength to pull them back into the tunnel. We're gonna die here. And the Kimidants will never find us.
That was a close one.
What's that name again? The noise. I cast grenade. Desperate? No. They send me to get help. I have to get up. I have to. They need me. It hurts so much. I'm so tired. I'll just sit here for a moment. Gather my strength. Then I can help them. I think you, well, in my medical opinion, you're dead. Nothing but a pile of bones, I see. Maximums of the Peregrine 3. In the older lands, it was said, think quickly and improve what you can. Constant testing is the lever of the Peregrine. Now, it is written in blood, you shall prefer the tried and the untried. You shall prefer the tried to the untried. You shall choose the tested over the untested. Taste of the blood is the wit of one is nothing against the practice of 1,000. The test of one life is a pebble set against the avalanche of generations. Oh, that was a collectible one. Okay. Ah, Grimoire that I will never use. I would definitely turn into scrap. And now the other one wants to go outside, so I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back again. Now the doggy's been let out. I'll take that work and order any time of the day. Faded Peregrine Journal, Day 46. Izmiru passed 12 days ago. I ran out of rations. 2 days after that, the creature persisted. What was I supposed to do? They wouldn't want me to die here. We were Ramali. God, forgive me. I figured out how to power off the machine yesterday. The beasts are leaving, slowly. I could go home, but I don't know if they'll take me. Poor dude. Oh, there goes Spring. Oh well, that's alright. Hey, look at that. The reactor's still working, which is good. Alrighty, right. Down this way.
High ground. The ruins' natural defenses. Good place to post up.
We're going to need to ration more strictly than we already are. I swear these grain shipments keep getting smaller and smaller.
I'm not afraid of heights. I am afraid of death. And therefore, heights.
So you're just afraid of heights. Alright.
Gods above! I knew I left my rations in the tent before patrol, and now they're gone. As soon as I was looking forward to those rations too.
Well, I was certainly not expecting such a distinguished guest at my humble outpost here. Some heads up would have been nice.
Heads up? Not likely. There's a reason people like us are stationed so far from safety.
Don't I know it? The reward for being good at your job
is more work.
You get it. So, is there anything I can do for you?
Anything in the region I should know about?
Besides the usual encroaching wilds and angry primordials, you mean? Well, there are the Trantons. Ruthless bandits. Martella, the rather lovely woman that volunteered to monitor the bounty board, could tell you more. Now, I really must be returning to my duties. Safe travels to you.
Same to you too.
To miss this place.
We have been here before. The distant winds breathe soft across your skin too.
I see the bones of many lands. Nothing like this one.
Cold fog pools in a valley, dripping down from the hips of the mountains. The haze obscures a murder.
Who's the victim? Who killed them?
They strike against each other. Sparks skitter along blades and light two faces in the dark. Now, our memory is a wound, reopened. It didn't have to die.
Tell me what you can remember.
Twin stars fall through night and collide beside the sea. Nekad and Enhekala. The arc of one bright light obliterates the other. You are Enhekala, a Tabaru Sinakis. You speak for the garden, and for us, the gardener. You have not seen Nekad for 10 years on the day you come to blows. Which memory of him is true?
Nakada was a prominent figure in Akedan, or godless mythology, who clashed with Enkadla over the construction of Nikateduk. Enikala was the ancient hero of the living lands, credited with the construction of Nekuteduk. All that's left of their work is a ruin in Emerald Stair. Tebrus Nakis. The Tebrus Nakis were ancient guardians of the living lands, born as godlikes and imbued with their special purpose from their creator. The Garden. The Garden is a mythological location full of ancestral power and mystery. It is rumored to be in the heart of the living lands. A warm, wry smile, strong hand in mine. We embraced. I knew his shape as well as mine once.
Things were good between you for a time. But who was Nekad to us in Hekala? Help us to remember.
My mentor.
Nekad, your guide. He found you in a marketplace, the youngest child of a rowdy 7, and recognized our thumbprint on your brow. He took you to the other Tabaru Sinakis, though he was not one of them. He helped you find your soul's home. And Hekala, did you worship him?
I wish to be like him. Storekeeper. More than I wish to be myself. He always kept me at a distance.
From him, you learn that each of you can only be as you are made, ourselves included. He taught us too. What did Nikad learn from us?
Tolerance. Your children are sound, but you are young. As our people, we were growing up together.
You should both have been afraid. There was a disaster. In a temper, we did something terrible. Many of our people died. It was why you built it. Naku Tedek. But in Hekala, what did we do?
You flew into rage. The shook. The cliff collapsed into the sea.
The rock slide took a village with it. We recall a shard of memory. We were battered, weightless. The earth gave way beneath our feet. We were left to fall alone. There was no time to scream. We looked with horror upon what we had done. How could you bear to speak to us?
I forgive you. Couldn't know what damage your convulsions would do.
We twisted beneath the brand of your forgiveness. It burned us to know you never expected better. After the crisis passed, the people wailed in agony. Did the dead forever wander the nothing of the in-between? You proposed an easy road for their souls to travel on. Naku Tedek, where you returned the dying to the Adra, and their bodies to the soil.
I gave the grieving comfort that their loved ones would swiftly return.
Hurt, compassion, healing. We should like that to be our way. Yet Nikad, your mentor, opposed Naku Tedek's construction with his every breath and word. How could he despise your mission? We do not remember why.
Tradition in Naku Tedek. Naku Tedek. I sought to change the old ways to give our people hope.
Preserving the old ways was the hinge Nikad's life turned upon. Without his purpose, he would have been lost for how to live. Your mentor, Nikad, was a storykeeper, and our people's stories say that your souls are wild things. Your souls leave your bodies, and run free across the land to enter death and return to life in their own time. So it has been, and so Nakad believed it should always be. Why did you betray him?
I didn't betray him. His hostility to Nekutaduk was a betrayal to me.
Trust, faith, willingness to concede that others might know best. This is what preoccupied you. We remember now. When he finally saw Naku Tedek and understood what you had built, what did Nakad do?
He took his concerns to the head of my order and foolishly tried to exile me.
Members of your order had come to celebrate your work. In front of them, he begged to know why you stole true reincarnation from the people. His tears shone. He did not wait for you to answer. He pulled a knife from his belt. The torchlight flickered on the steel. He held it to your throat. What did you do, Enhekla, when your mentor threatened your life?
I tried to fight, but was overcame. Nikita killed me.
We remember. Steel on steel. A spurt of blood. A sound of pain. He shuddered. He could not catch his breath. Could he have been wrong? One more thing, Enhekla. What did you feel as you died?
Forgiveness. We both stayed true to our beliefs.
He planted a tree near Naku Tedek to remember you by. As it grew, we learned that we should not pass judgment, but observe. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Remembrance of Nicola. Increase maximum essence by 10%. Okay. this the memory has been seen. Oh, fuck. And just a little reminder, Rangers of the Western Outpost, please read this very carefully. If your name is not Ranger Venencio, then do not eat the rations marked Ranger Venencio. We may be posted way out here in the woods, but no excuse for acting like animals. Kindly, Ranger Venencio, to whom the rations actually belonging. Needed firewood. Rangers, be on the lookout for firewood. You're on patrol. Anything will do, just make sure it's dry. I know it's not an easy thing to find, but please do what you can. Our reserves are running uncomfortably low. I don't want to be left unable to communicate to our leaders in case of an emergency.
Right behind you. Wait, really? There's such a no teleportation Rangers. Okay. Delnamdon, at the Delnamdon. Overtender. What? I actually want to go back to... Oh, I still gotta talk to you, that's right. We might as well come here and actually alternate the bounties.
At all godlike. I've heard whispers that one of your kind was here in the living lands. It is a pleasure to meet you. In case it wasn't clear, I'm the point of contact for anyone with bounties to turn in. So return to me if you have any to claim.
Actually, that's why I'm here.
Diverus?
Bounties.
You work fast.
Diverus. A billion risk question of questioning or confirmation. Roughly translating to really? Seriously? And Edo, a Villian greeting. The bandit farms are clear of Zarelps.
I see. Then the other bounty hunters did not fare so well. I am glad at least to know of their fate.
For the time being.
Return when you have more to claim.
Perfecto. Villian expression meaning well done.
Please tell me you found them.
Plague has, well, the plague has gotten to Eldrano, to Adrialero. I'm afraid Vanella's not far behind.
It was the Dream Scourge. There was nothing we could do about it.
The Dream Scourge. Here. Tell me you're joking.
Quilici told you this would happen, but no one listened. Instead of a plan, we have a body count.
I know. I know. I should have acted sooner. A body count. Then I assume neither of them is still alive.
Vanella's alive. Adrello's dead. I brought the badges back, though.
Merla, when she turns, Fior will panic. Where is she now?
Mirla. Civilian expletive meaning shit. I told her to come back. The animators might be able to help.
That won't do any good. Do you think poking around and severing her soul will save her life?
You say that like it's nothing.
Even so, if it's early days and Vidaro doesn't find out... Alright. It goes against all my instincts, but we'll try it. Once. Here. You went to a lot of trouble. You ought to be paid for it. It's time for me to get out of here and actually do my job. I never thought... I just hope we're not making a mistake.
Oh, interesting. I did not get the ring. Oh, well, that's alright. Actually, no. I do kind of want that ring. Because that ring does help me out. Because I think it does... damage? Oh, please don't tell me that.
If you're here for Belena, she's upstairs.
Oh no. Well, we might as well.
What did it be?
How do we get upstairs in this establishment? Ah, here you go. I'll get that. Probably later. Oh, there she is.
Can you see the bubbles outside the window?
She seeks. What does she find? We sense slumber, peace.
We must rest for a while. The animancers come to see us, and they show us pretty shapes. Violets in the lamplight.
Hopefully I didn't cause trouble with bringing her here. I did not know that there was a separate area for the very top. Oh, I like this. It's literally just an electrical grid, but with animancy. Oh, I really do like this. Oh, this is really amazing. Ooh, stained glass. stained glass. But we've been going for a pretty decent amount of time, really. Ow.
How perfect. You believe you're anything more than a momentary distraction.
You are so frustrating. No wonder I'm getting all the attention.
My dear, any attention you're getting is transient at best.
Party note. The note is hastily scrawled, but radiates with love. That is him. I hope this note finds you well. What an occasion despite the lackluster fruit. Yours were the life of a party, despite your claims otherwise. I look forward to more antics soon. Till we meet again, FD.
You should know about transient attention, since that's all you're capable of.
Ado!
Ado to you
Welcome
too,
back.
my friend.
Care to take a look around?
I want your awakened Audra. And, yep, I also want your normal Audra, too. Now we can probably start upgrading the, well, we can probably only upgrade, yeah, we can only upgrade one, which I'm probably going to be upgrading the bow. But, actually, to be honest, this is a pretty good stopping point. Yes, I screwed up with the, one quest, but that's alright. I mean, we're doing our best. But I'm more safe here and in the stream. Yes, I would like to quit. I'd say a 3-hour stream is decent enough. Well, 3 hours 30, but anyways. See y'all.